Ain't no sunshine anymore. We're talking about day 4 of the Removing Negative Energy series. Hello, I'm Fractal Future, and welcome to the Vanguard of Light, where we help energy sensitive people take it to the next level. Say it with me, the next level. So we are on day 4 of the Removing Negative Energy series, and this is getting good. Oh, this is getting good. We're getting into it now. So just a quick recap. If you haven't done day 1, do day 1. This is kind of all in a sequence. So you want to know day 1. We're going to be talking about day 1, 2, and 3 stuff, and they actually are critical. They're like gates. These next 3 days are kind of more like a triangle, right? It doesn't critically matter which one you do, which one you test, but the first 3 are very much critical where, first, is this yours? Are you being attacked? And is this a safety issue? Those 3 need to be done in that order, and it's critical. So if you haven't seen it, jump back to day 1. It will be in a playlist. So what is number 4? So now we check it is ours. We're not being attacked, and it's not related to safety, right? And kind of like what we did. So when we were checking if it's related to safety, since safety is, really kind of the one where it's like, don't look here. No, don't. You can't see that you're not safe. No, don't look here. Don't look here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Right? In that process, you would have uncovered one of these 3 triangles, right? And the one we're going to talk about today is love. So the feelings in you, right? We've confirmed it's not the outside stuff. Make sure you do video 1, 2, and 3, right? And you confirmed that it ain't like you're going to die. Whatever the feeling is, and you've gone down that path of like, okay, well, what would happen if, I'm this kind of person. Okay, well, what would that mean? Well, that would mean this, and this happen. And what would that mean? You get to the point where, well, I won't be loved. My so-and-such would leave me. They wouldn't love me anymore. My kids wouldn't love me anymore. I would get rejected by society and they wouldn't love me anymore. Somehow it relates back to I won't be loved. I am no longer lovable. If this feeling would continue or progress, I would no longer be a lovable person, right? And that's another one of the core wounds, the core inversions. I mean, one of them is the safety, but then there's 3 core inversions. The lovable, the worthy, and the matter, right? So we're talking about the lovable one. You've found this feeling is leading to not being lovable. And we're talking, these are fundamental pains. I mean, they're huge. They hurt, right? But we're getting to the core. Now we're finding these negative energies. First, we're not messing with the ones that aren't ours. First, we're realizing, hey, if you're attacking me, I'm pushing that out. And then finally, though we talked about you bumping the safety and how to address that. But now you found it. I was like, it's a heart one. No. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. And the way we're going to address that, we can go super, super deep. I will have a link for that where we proactively get this stuff. But this is one we bumped up against, or it's kind of come up of like, it's my hurty heart, right? I won't be loved. I'm not going to be lovable, right? And we're going to undermine that by, a lot of that comes from we're born, right? And we kind of start hooking into our parents as to if we're lovable, right? And a lot of times you think like, I was created by my parents, and whether your parents wanted you or didn't want you and all that stuff. But the truth is, that's you, was not created by your parents. They created your physical body. They participated in the creation of your physical body, but that's not you. That's not what's animating that physical body. What's animating that physical body is your soul, is the you that's listening to me right now, that has consciousness, that's hearing my words. It's not your body. And your parents participated in the creation of your body. They didn't really know what they're doing, right? And I got a video. I will link it someplace that really goes into depth on that one, because it's a big, big thing to really get that the that's you was not created by your parents, and they did not choose you. Not like, I didn't choose to have. No, they didn't choose. They weren't involved in the spirit that came into the body that's you. Now you got to think, who was involved in that? And that's obviously Source, our creator, God. If God chose you to be here, then you're inherently lovable. You're inherently lovable, you're inherently worthy, and you inherently matter. So it's kind of really getting connected of like, wait a second, a superpower said I was to be here. And a superpower is like love said, you're needed to be here. You're requested to be here. And really get like you're inherently lovable. Nothing you got to do, because God gave that to you. You know, it doesn't matter how your parents responded, right? I mean, the truth is you showed up. You're here. You know, whether your parents wanted you, didn't want you, were ready to have you, had so much other stuff going on, or, you know, they're empath and stuff and empath and all this other stuff and thinking like, oh, well, you know, they're muddled, right? But that has nothing to do with what source is saying. What source inherently is saying that you're lovable. You're inherently lovable. So you got your hurt. You found out, oh, it's a loved one, right? So the way we're going to address that, we're not going super deep, but because it's up right now, we're going to address it with, oh, I'm inherently lovable. You got to get back to like, okay, I'm inherently lovable. You connect into that. And it's a simple mantra, you know, it's just, I love myself. And then knowing I'm inherently lovable. I love myself. Inherently lovable. I love myself because it's connecting to your source, your soul, right? That my soul is loved. You know, God loves your soul. And that's the you that's you. And all this other stuff is what you picked up, but that's not really you. So you're just going back to connecting to, I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. You keep saying that until that feeling lifts, because this is a loved one. So feeling lifts, you feel the lift, then you might notice another feeling come in because you just up level, right? So you notice another feeling go in. Make sure you don't start redoing the love myself to that feeling, because as soon as you feel the lift, know that that's cleared, and now you gotta watch, right? Because you've up leveled, you might be empathing again, right? So you up leveled, you felt the clearing. It's like, oh yeah, I feel better. Oh, but now I feel something. Okay, the 1, 2, and 3 steps, because you got to watch 1, 2, and 3 video. You check, oh, is this mine? Because if it's not yours, you know what to do there. Oh, am I being attacked? Because they see you up leveling, embracing that you love your soul and getting your soul connected back to source, to God, and they see that happening. I mean, you're going to super up level. You're super getting powerful. Dark forces are going to be like, oh, quick, 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 quick. So you might have an attack come, right? And you just realize, oh, it's an attack. It's not in me. I know how to deal with it. It's not in me, right? And then you could be a new inside hurt, right? And it could be a safety one. So you got to check safety too, right? Because I love myself is not going to clear the safety because it's a different thing. And you go back and check, okay, is it a safety? We know how to heal the safety one because we watched video 3, you know, knowing our soul's here and it's safe, right? So it's those steps to where you can get that, you really get that win, you know, to where like, I love myself. And you get that win, you get that upliftment. That other new stuff's going to come in. You don't confuse the other new stuff because they won't necessarily be corrected with that clearing. They'll get corrected with those other ones, with the steps that are going through. And then you're just going to feel like, oh, I got some agency now. Oh yeah, these negative energies, I know how they do their game. I know what they're doing, right? So I'm hoping that helps. Please give me a like button when the loved one, when you finally get to it, it's a loved one, and you feel that lift. Ooh, you're playing with superpowers when you start opening that one. Don't confuse it with the others. And I want to see you on day 4 because we're going to jump into the other, that little triangle, because those are other core hurts. But man, you lift a core hurt, you're really going to start, you know, really getting in touch with this 5D and just how much God loves you and how important you are and how worthy you are. It really starts up leveling. And there's forces out there that are going to try to trick you, but you're not going to be tricked because you got steps to go through. So until we talk again, have a blessed day or a blessed night.